Good day to you. This is Creeps, and, well, I've done a little bit of landscaping. Just a little bit. But anyways, we're back on probably the worst performing series on my channel right now. I don't care, don't worry. It's fine. It doesn't matter either way. Actually, I think Fallen's like nearly as bad anyways. I think the current Fallen episode is actually just outright worse than the last Minecraft episode, so you know. I can't care too much. Since last time we started off getting things set up. In the meantime, I've obviously set up a small little farm here. And I've got the house finished, or close to finished, and I've started work on excavation. This bit here, I've not done it all yet. This bit here will 100% be done in the future. I just can't do it right now, because I have crap. Like, I'm trying to make like meaningful progress, but I just do not have anything. At all. And the entire point of the series, again, is to make a dungeon. I can't make a dungeon! I have literally nothing. And so the next few episodes are going to be just getting things up so we can get to a point where we can start actually planning and just building out this dungeon we need to make. But in order to do that, we need to make sure we have the supplies for it. And I wanted to also make sure I have the baselines of the create mod down for everybody watching to understand. So of course, that means we're going to need to create a proper automated machine to make sure you guys understand what the hell this stuff does. Because I'll be telling you honest here, this means nothing to you. It's a wheel that's spinning. That's not showing off much more. That's showing a wheel that's spinning and making other things spin. It's not even doing anything, and it's not very important that it does that. So the result, we need to go try to make something proper. And I've got a pretty darn good idea of what I should try to be making here. Automated potatoes. Because that's pretty easy to make, all things considered. This mod has a bunch of things already built in for it. First, I need to go over basically how I'll be making this. These things are harvesters. They're pretty important, as you can see here. This is what they do. So, basically if they go over a crop while moving, that crop will automatically be harvested and they'll be replanted immediately. So, however, I can't move it. A machine has to move it. So I'm going to need something called a mechanical bearing. Mechanical bearings rotate. Like that. It's an easy way to make a contraption start moving. You know this person before? It's like that, but it starts to make things rotate. But that doesn't mean anything. Because they can only rotate one block at a time unless you use chassis, or you use glue. Yet another item we need to make this goddamn thing. This time it's a bit more obvious. Glue basically causes blocks to stick together without the need of like a sticky piston kind of thing. It's useful, and it basically means that you can get these machines to be much bigger. But in order to get that, I'll need slime balls. And that is the most important thing I can get right now. So I think that's like the most pressing matter right now. So I'm gonna go get that sorted, I guess. Time to go down to more mining, I guess. And here we are. We're about to head right back down again. So here's a thing with the new caves that I found really easy to find, and pretty convenient sometimes, though it can be a bit annoying. Slimes feel way more common than down here. Of course, it's like just creepers, more creepers and a zombie. But I'm sure if we go further down there, we might be able to catch a glimpse of a slime. We don't need many of them. Super glue is a tool. It's not a blocking place. It's much more useful than that, and so you can actually, you just don't need like very much glue. So I'm gonna go make sure that I can get any piece of slime, so I can actually get something. Okay, so now we're now at the same height we were down last time. And I can't see anything here, so I'm going to have to go get a way down there. I can just like climb down here actually, I think, which makes this a bit easier. Give me a second, cross some torches up, and here we go. I'm going to grab some extra iron while I'm down here. Iron is always going to be important because we need a lot of iron to make the harvesters. And if I recall, they need like 6 iron plates each. Okay. Start running. Why is there an abandoned mineshaft like that? Those locals are in a position. okay. I think we're safe for the time being. A bit of manic introduction to this area, but I'm sure that's another sign of things to come. I need to pay more attention, otherwise I am just dead down here. But I've got some good decent chunk of the area lighted up already, so that's a good sign. Still for iron. There's iron here. Though again, slimes are pretty much our only real priority here, because slimes are basically the only way to get slime balls as far as I know here. Or at least the only real easy way to get a ton of them, which you may need more later on because we may need stickies and stickers and things. And sticky mechanical pistons of course are pretty important considering the fact we're making a goddamn dungeon. So just be very, very wary of that and try to find these things. But I also need a little bit of gold because I want to get some of the equipment from you. Some equipment I want to get, you can only get from gold, like toolboxes and things, which are going to be pretty useful later on. Okay, that's a ton of stuff down here. But also just need to be very, very wary of some other very dangerous and very big threats I can find down here. I need to go try to find some more additional stuff down here. The current things I really want to get is, again, slime's a big thing. Small iron. There's some gold down here I need to grab as well, because I am low on everything. I have the iron to make another iron pickaxe, so I'll be doing that very, very soon, I imagine. I need to make sure I don't die, because there are zombies everywhere, let alone all the other very, very dangerous mobs. Oh. Baby zombie, baby zombie, baby zombie, baby zombie! Okay. I hate these things so much. There's more! Oh god. I'm gonna be here for a while. Right, there's a really large abandoned mine shaft up there, isn't there? If I can't find the slime soon, I'm gonna have to head right back up, I think. I lack the resources to actually properly cave here. Like, I have no food, I'm literally living off rotten flesh. Which is not a good start. Oh, there's diamonds here. What on earth is going on here? What are these squids doing? That's the superior life form, truly. I suppose that we all thought that there was a god out there? No, there's a squid. Look at these intelligent creatures. How the hell did they even get there? Actually, I guess they can... No, that's not a wall down here. Is there anything? I doubt there is. If I place down more torches, that means I want to come back down here next. There's a higher chance that slime will spawn, because slimes do not care about whether it's light or dark, so... Just make sure I put down a ton of torches, and we should be fine. This might be the end of me. I could probably just run this way though. Yeah, I am totally dead. Totally dead. I'm 100% dead. 100% dead. Nope. I think I'm fine. Somehow. Still creeping around here, so I have to be very wary, but... Yeah. I am not in a good position. Okay, well, I'm gonna maybe grab some of these stuff while I'm dead here, I suppose. Make get some glow frames later, I guess. I'm gonna try to get back over there. Nope, that's nothing. Anything around here? No, there's more diamonds. There's a bunch of diamonds down there, but I'm not really... I guess I could, like, quickly try to grab them. That's clearly a terrible idea though, so maybe not. No, it might be a good idea. I'll look at it. Try and make sure there's like a clear way to get back up. Maybe even light this up here a bit more, just to make sure that I'm safe. Because, I'll be honest here, I feel everything but safe right now. There's more, chop those squids down there, just lining up the caves, because it's fine. I'm gonna go grab some gold while I'm here. May as well. I'm gonna have to go back up soon enough, I think. I'm just gonna quickly light up underneath here, just in case. I guess. There's already down here is like clear for like the next 10 seconds. So I may as well just like let it keep safe for the next, I don't know, 4 minutes. I guess I'm able to try to grab like at least like one vein of diamonds. If I get like a diamond sword or something, that'd be a fantastic continuation. Okay, grab one. Oh, I am now unable to run. Well, this is a bit tense. If I just keep doing this, I can jump away. There you go. That went pretty well. I'm gonna head back up now and probably do a bit of farming, because yikes. I am not in a good position right now. They're coming after me still, and that's one there as well. Oh no. Oh, the area's now lit up a bit more, so hopefully when I come back down, I'll make sure to grab some more coal next time, because I'm out of torches already. I'm like pretty sure. Yeah. And I'm gonna go make sure I have food next time, because I have literally nothing right now. An absolute massive drain on resources, but we got a little bit more iron, got some gold, so I can make a toolbox if need be, which could be a nice help. It all seems like it's night right now, which is a nightmare, but whatever. Also, when I said I did grab some dripstone, yeah, this is where I got it from. Shockingly enough, I think you can tell. Oh, it looks like it's just day now. Okay, cool. I think it's about time to head back to base, regroup, make sure I don't die instantly next time. That'd be pretty cool, I think. And hopefully we can grab those slime balls we need so we can get this made. I guess in the meantime I'll start work on the bearing and things. Skeleton nearby. Okay, I can't race right now. And we're back. There wasn't a far journey, but so in the tents, regardless. Some potatoes should have grown by now, hopefully. They have not grown at all. Why would they? I guess then, for a bit, I'm just going to be hanging around here to let my crops grow. And I'm also going to start crafting some things so I can start prepping up the mechanical crap going on. So, I guess I can show some of that on here. First thing you need to make is a mechanical bearing. It doesn't require any glue or anything, so that should be pretty easy to make. Just to go over that quickly. Anti-casing, we already know. Turntable is just a shaft and a slab, and you already know how to make these two. So that's pretty cheap. Harvesters are much more expensive, but I only need like 4, maybe? And to be honest, I think I've got like a bunch of plates already just lying about, so those can be made quickly. Beyond that, I guess I'll just get an area built up so I can start using them, I suppose. See you in a bit. Okay, so I've got like a lot of the basic stuff. I'm just gonna put them in place now and maybe get some mechanical stuff of them sorted out. I like the idea of just like putting this on the ocean area because I think that's just funny. And I think the idea of just like a farm area in the literal middle of the ocean, but it's fine because there's a goddamn ice sheet over it. Just seems like a slightly amusing idea and just an easy way to get a ton of space for free. So yeah, I'm doing that. This is now the mechanical bearing. It's going to make things spin later on. And we need to go... I'm going to go like put some blocks here for now. Just to make sure that I have... Just to like show what it looks like when it's all connected. So I just put them like this. And now, in theory, when it will spin, it's not spinning right now because there's no power, and only spin a one block. These will also spin around with it, and these will collect all the crops around it. However, we're not quite done yet because they're just going to drop on the ground. Thankfully for us, there is yet another mechanic, which doesn't particularly matter right now because we need sticky glue for it to do anything. You have to put like a chest on top of here, or here or so, and everything it picks up will be stuck into that chest. Now, which is again isn't very useful until we get access to these. portable storage interface. These things are basically, when a contraption moves around, as I'll show here, then when they're moving around they can't be picked up, but what these allow you to do is interact with them. So basically you can move things around much quicker. It's pretty useful, for obvious reasons. Like so. I'm just gonna leave this to explain it, to be honest, there's not much I can add. But basically, you can extract items, you can add items to them. It's a very useful way to just get these things to work. And so I'm gonna go use that, make a few of those, so I can take items from and to the, mostly, the moving contraption. So, yeah. I've also been grabbing potatoes in the background. My hunger's not going up much. I'm gonna get these in here for now. I'm gonna go get to crafting the portable storage interface, and I'll get back to you when I'm finished with that. Okay then, so now I've got these things. Also stunning now, by the way. Pretty cool. It's up the way to stick them onto some part of this contraption, just put it here for now. Then I put a block in here. Where these two. And then I put one here. Whenever this thing will spin around, it will connect to this thing, and I can add like a thingamajig, whatever hell I want to, and the items will be extracted from here, which is pretty useful. I'm probably going to just use a hopper for it, but I can do basically anything. Most fun of all, actually I'm not going to use a hopper, I'm going to use a funnel, because those are cool. As you can see here, funnels basically move and drop off items. They're pretty helpful, and you'll basically always want to be using them. In most machines that have any automation, they're generally what causes the automation. They're very, very handy, and one of the most useful things in the game, or mod, depending on how you look at it. It's pretty helpful, and I'm going to be making sure I get those up and running. Either way, I'm going to go make sure I'm going to make sure to craft them. So to craft them, I need dried kelp. Dried kelp you get from obviously just putting kelp in a furnace, which means I need to find kelp, which might be a bit of a challenge, considering my current circumstances. But I don't really have much of a choice, do I? So, guess that's my next journey. You know, I just realised that, I'm going on my way to get an item which is arguably worse than a hopper for getting items out of the thing. And that just does not sit right with me in the slightest, so I'm just gonna go, ignore the entire existence of these things for now. And later on I might try to find some kelp in my own time, but they're not really necessary. I can make do with hoppers, at least for the time being. And so I'm just going to go do that, because that just makes more sense. This will do. No, it's one too short. When I make this thing, I'll dig this thing a bit downwards. I'm gonna go to bed quickly, and then I'm gonna head back, and I'm gonna go try to finish wrapping up exterior-wise. I'm gonna sleep, and then I'm gonna finish wrapping up exterior-wise so I can get the ball better rolling. Okay, this is how this thing's gonna have to be powered from. For clarification here, I have to power this thing from up here. So this is going to be a tad bit more awkward than I normally do it, but whatever, I have to do it that way. So yeah, basically, the premise here is very, very simple. I'm just spinning this thing around, and that's pretty much how this thing works. I'm not going to design this thing to be pretty, because to be entirely honest, I don't think there's a really easy way to do that. But what I can do is that I can, like, at the very least, just try to block this thing off somehow later on. I don't know, it'll have to be done on my own time again, because after the last episode, which took me like several days to record, I am very, very much trying to pay attention to how much content I actually stuff into each episode. If this episode ends up being a bit short, it's me compensating for the fact that it took me actual days to edit the other one. Also, a ton of potatoes. Woo. I could probably use this much to make some progress, I think. Assuming I use these as well, which I'm not sure I have enough. So I can start trying to find the elusive crab I'm trying to find portion of the game. Anyways, I'm just gonna quickly slap together a sword so I don't die because there's enemies everywhere. I sure love my terrible business decisions. And now I'm gonna go head off and I'm gonna go try to find slimes once more. The thing is that once I can get like my first super glue, the rest of this playthrough is basically impossible. Up until that point, I have to do this grind at some point, and this is the most important grind in the entire game. Just to find the damn slimes. Once you have the slimes up and ready, you do not need to worry about anything in a similar vein at all, because pretty much no other mob in the game is nearly as important, no other drop in the game is nearly as important than slimes are right now. like, spires were useful last time to get the bed up, but I need to, if I don't find slimes, I am not able to make any progress in my goal. So, but if I find it, and also the creeper on the side, that's precarious at best. Ow. I'm not dead, so that's something. Anyways, can we please look down here? And I didn't seem like I can find anything. Though admittedly, most areas that lit up aren't in this big main area where I can see from up here. So, I'm not... So why are my concerns? I haven't found anything. I'm not too concerned. It really depends on how many spawn down here. Like, the hope is, there has to be like at least like one slime chunk down here. Unless they've changed the way they spawn, which is entirely plausible. See, normally I just have like 1.5 million slimes down here by now. And it's an absolute nightmare to deal with. But it doesn't seem like that's the case. So... yeah, I'm not seeing any slimes right now. Let's walk around down here a bit, I guess, to hopefully find something. Good lord already. But one area isn't lit up has like 1.5 million enemies in it. God damn it. Oh! Well, that sucks. Goddamn creepers. Oh well, first death of the series, I suppose. Guess I have to go try to find them and find my stuff now. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm not dead, so that's a win in my books. Okay. I don't know. I can take it as a sign, really. Like, to be honest, if I want to, I could absolutely take it as a sign to simply just get out of here and try a different route. Okay, that looks like I still have a sword. But even then, I don't know if that's necessary. Great idea. There really much of a choice now, though, at this point. Slimes just aren't spawning. And I can't do anything about that, so I might just end up having to do that. I don't know. I'll look around for a bit longer. I'll say in a bit, if I don't find a slime soon, I'll just grind up some wheat for it, because that just seems to make logical sense to me. Otherwise, well, I'll find another way, somehow. We did it! There's a slime up there! Finally! We can actually get somewhere. Oh, thank God we found this thing. Let's go kill this slime, and get some goddamn slime balls. That felt good. Annoying, I mean actually, no, that didn't feel great. That was like the first area we lit up and we just did not find a slime until now. Slime chunks. Anyways, now we've got slime balls, we can actually start making some actual damn progress for once. Who'da thunk it? We can actually stop gathering and actually play the game for a bit. Then I suppose the entire game is just a gathering. Like, every mechanic in the game is basically you gathering stuff so you can do something else. Can finally finish up machine, get super glue introduced, and we'll have a great and wonderful time. Oh boy, I am happy to be back here. I feel like it's been bloody forever. Oh look, more potatoes have grown. I should probably get them harvested before anything happens. I'm aware that I'm building a machine to automate producing potatoes. I should probably still like get the thing lit up, get the potatoes grown so I can actually have them as access later, just in case I need it. I presume later on Presumably later on the hope will be that I will just simply have the automated thing be making baked potatoes. Well, that's all I'm meant to do, but oh well, I guess I'm doing this now. And I can make this thing. Thank God we got super glue. Super glue is the most important block in the game to us right now. Tool to us in the game right now. And so I'm going to abuse it. So first we're going to actually grab this. We don't need it. I can just attach the hand crank there later. And I can't be bothered to make another one, so... laziness prevails once more. Okay then, so firstly, I'm going to go get the power to solder this thing. And you may be asking yourself, ask me, Creeps, how are you going to power this thing? Well, all that matters to a water wheel is that there's water running through it. Not how it's running through it, just that there is indeed water running through it. So there's absolutely nothing stopping us from just creating something that looks a bit like this. There we go. So now we can see the water wheel is now spinning. But the thing we need to... You know what? I don't care about that because I'm pretty sure that'll be fixed anyway soon. Actually, I'm going to put some torches down here for now because these are just going to freeze up, aren't they? So, we have an issue right now. We can't actually, well, we can't actually get the water wheel to give power because the water wheel is in a different orientation than the mechanical bearing is. So how are we going to do that? And how are we going to fix the issue? Well, what we're going to build is a special item called a gearbox. Now these things are very simple. You dump something in them, and they'll rotate. I'll show you what I mean. A gearbox can do this, and they can change the direction that the shaft can be puffed into. And here, this thing now works. Well, it's not working right now, but when I've got something attached to it, it will work. So I can do this. Look, as you can see, this is now rotating. Pretty quickly too. I suppose because there's like 2 times the water power going through it right now. But yeah, that's how you get this thing to move. But so now if the direction it moves, we can now build our machine. Okay then, so this is where things get a bit fancy. So in order to get some progress done here, we need to use super glue. Super glue will look like this, and if I put these things like this, I also automatically place super glue on the surface I'm pointing towards. So this now, I believe if I am not being an idiot, when I do this entire thing will spin around. Pretty quickly too. Now then, there's something special you can do here. I can now put this on here. I go grab my harvesters. I can put my harvesters like this. And now when they spin, I'm actually going to quickly craft a hoe, I think. Okay. So now when afterwards I right-click this thing, you can now see that actually harvests the B-tray plays just for it. And this will now go on forever. Now if I was to give it a second and pause at the right time. There we go. It's not currently harvesting anything, it's just like picking it up off the ground. Not very helpful. But there is actually a bit if I attach the chest to it, in theory. So now if we would activate this thing, now the chest is in place. You notice that doesn't seem to drop anything. That's because it's in here now. An incredibly useful mechanic. Only secondly useful by the fact that I can now stick this onto here. Stick a portable storage interface. Like this. And now this will spin with it. And so I can now put this thing here. And I can now get this thing spinning. And every single time it'll cross over everything. Go to here. And connect briefly. That means it'll transfer over items or have a shared inventory or whatever. As you can probably guess, we're here to share inventory stuff. So I need to go quickly get a hopper. Okay, so now if I can go carve a hopper down, put a hopper down, I can put a chest about here, attach the hopper for the back. And now if I were to... I'm sorry, put some items in here. Yeah, no, to put items in here. Okay, cool. So now every time it does this, it'll actually transfer any items from here into here. And this is now fully automated. I will never have to touch this again in my life, and it should hopefully work forever. Except I still need to touch it right now because, well, there's nothing growing. At all. So I'll probably get to work on that. But this thing is now basically entirely functional. It's very rudimentary, and it's very much the beginnings of something more complicated than actually anything complicated. But it's a good start. And I do think that this will become a massive importance to us later on down the line. And I'll just keep doing, and again, it'll keep doing this forever. Nothing can really stop it, unless like the things get damaged from creepers or something. But conveniently enough, that's basically all to do here. It's pretty nice stuff overall. Not gonna complain. The issue really is it just takes a while to set up, and we still need to get like all the crops in there. Which is going to take an absolute eternity, I'll be honest with you. But I can probably start moving some potatoes over now. So yeah, that's the grand thing we spent the entire episode working on. It's not even finished. We don't have any of the potatoes we need. We're just having to slowly like move potatoes over from one thing to the other. But I've got like a whole 4 potatoes there, so I don't imagine it'll take too long. I'm just going to quickly replant it. Because, yes. And I'd say, safe to say, we are now done for the episode. The last episode took me an entire, like... 3 days to edit because I'm not used to editing this thing, and a 31-minute episode as the first thing you do is awful idea. And I just cannot really deal with that. So I suppose it's time to say do. If you enjoyed this episode, like, subscribe. I've been doing these things for a while, and hopefully we'll keep doing this thing for much longer. This is my first video I've done like this. first video. Second video I've done now, where I basically have no clue where the damn hell to end it. So, like, let me know if this feels right for a length. Considering the fact that I really... these videos, I really don't have time to make, like, videos of 31 minutes constantly these days. So, when I do, I'll absolutely try to extend this series first, because, good lord, I need to extend this series. But, if you enjoyed, like and subscribe as I said before. This has been Creeps, and have a good one.